Well, good morning. Today is Thursday, May 3rd, and it's raining. Jeez, no walking for me. It's a 90% chance it's going to rain all day. It was thundering and lightning earlier today, but now it's just like raining. And it's not even like a rain I could walk in. It's like raining. Oh, well. What can I do? I really have, the only plans I have today is Denise is part of a carpool, and she went away for the weekend, so she asked me if I take over her carpool at 4 o'clock. So I'm going to do her carpool at 4 o'clock. Wow, something to look forward to. Can't wait. I'm going to stay on track again today. You know what, it's funny because last night I woke up, well, it was thundering, so I had to get up and we got to sleep with the windows open. Oh, it was so nice. I like it because you can kind of recirculate the air that's been in the house all winter. But anyway, I woke up about 3 o'clock and I had to close the windows, and I just couldn't get back to sleep. I was like wide awake. I think when you first get that first 2 hours, it kind of gives you, if you wake up then, it kind of gives you like you think you've had enough sleep. So I got up and I watched some videos, played some games on my phone, and I was so hungry. But I didn't really want to eat because a lot of times when I go and just lay down afterwards, I feel kind of ill in the morning when I wake up. But I kept fighting it off. I drank 2 glasses of water, which you don't want to do when you're going to go to bed. So I drank like 34 ounces of water. And I thought, I'm still hungry. The water's just not doing it. So I went and I got a 1/4 cup of nuts, and I ate 1/4 cup of nuts at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'll put that in my tracker for today because that was officially a new day. And then I drank another glass of water. And then I went back to bed about 5:30, just when the birds were waking up. And I have to tell you that there's one bird, if I would have been able to, I would have knocked it out of the tree because it was like, continually. It was like an alarm clock. It just, I'm thinking, oh, go find something to eat. There's plenty of worms coming out because the rain is drying them all out of the ground. Go eat. And I probably fell back to sleep about 6:30, 7 o'clock. I tossed and turned for a long time because of that bird. That bird was driving me crazy. If it was a hummingbird, I would have said okay. Oh, that was funny because last night we were watching TV and it was that same annoying bird. It was just before dusk. And he was making that same calling. I think he's probably calling a mate or something. I don't know. I don't know that much about birds, but it was annoying. And then I thought it was on the TV, and so I muted the sound, and I heard it, and I said to Jim, I said, what kind of bird is that? And he said, let me listen. Oh, you know what that sounds like? And I go, no, what? He says, it sounds like a hummingbird. And you know what they're saying? And I go, no, what? He's saying, there's no food here. Let's head north about another 15 minutes. I said, no, my food's in the front of the house, not the back of the house. He said that with a straight face, too. But that's what it was. It was that annoying bird. And then about 9:45, Jim got out of bed, and I thought, well, I'm just going to roll over. And I rolled over and looked at the clock and saw it was 9:45. I thought, get your butt out of bed. And then I saw that it was raining, and I thought, you can go back to bed. And I thought, no, that's the lazy man's way. So I got up. I've done a little bit of work around the house. Not very much. Obviously, you can see by the time I haven't done very much if it's only that. And I got up at 9:45. Well, now, just sitting trying to figure out what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. I know I'm going to stay on track. I definitely know that. I'm kind of debating on my dinner. I liked that ham sandwich so much yesterday with the cheese and the lettuce on it and my side vegetables. I really did like that. So I might have that again. But then I saw Dawn's New Light, and she made a tostada for her breakfast, which I wouldn't make a tostada, but I would make a bean and refried bean with some cheese and a little bit of sour cream and some tomatoes burrito. So I'm kind of leaning that way too. So I will have to wait to see at dinner which way I'm going to go. I'm going to go either way, obviously, because then I would just have the leftover beans and black beans as my side dishes. Which, you know what, I'll be playing a song tonight then, beans, beans, the musical fruit, the more you eat, the more you toot. And once you toot, you know you pollute. I know that's not the right word. But, so I don't know about that one. Plus beans kind of make me feel bloated, but then that would be the perfect day because then tomorrow, the day before weigh-in. But we'll see. I just want to have a true weight loss this week. And I am going to have a weight loss. I really feel it in my heart of hearts. I really feel I'm going to have a loss. I just want to lose the 0.9. I still got to lose the other 4.1 for the month of May. That's my goal, to lose the, I mean, not a goal, you know, like not a set in stone goal, but a dream goal of losing my 5 pounds by the end of May, because start June off to losing completely and getting back to losing my 100 pounds, because that's my goal. It is my ultimate goal to lose the 100 pounds. That's my ultimate goal. But then once I hit that, you know what my next goal would be? To be under 200, to be in Wonderland, because if I hit my 100 pounds, I'll be at 204.3. I'm only 4.4 away from Wonderland, so why stop there? Plus, I've told you, I should have asked the doctor what she thought a healthy weight was for me, but I really don't foresee me hitting my goal weight before I go to the doctors again next year. I really think I have another year before I'll lose it. And that's fine with me, you know, because this is the way I'm going to eat the rest of my life, so why am I worrying about losing my weight? I mean, I'd like to lose it quicker and then just get back to maintaining, but you know, I think maintaining is harder than losing. I really do. I've heard from so many people out there that they think that the maintaining is hard, and I think it is. I really do. But I think that so far I've mastered it somewhat. But I got to get better at losing. That's what I got to do. I wanted to mention that the other day when I was shopping at Walmart's, which is my least favorite store, I don't like it, but my cousin lives in Canada. She lives in Toronto. And, well, actually my least favorite store is Meijer's. So I never go with her there. She always goes there alone. But when she comes from Canada, there's so many foods that they like to get that they can only get in the United States. So she brings a list and then she goes. And then we found out this one particular item that she wanted was sold at Walmart's. And we went there, we cleared the shelf out. We bought, well, it was only 3 rolls, but they wanted secret dry something. I would know it when I saw it. Dry powder or powder scented. Secret powder scented deodorant. And she bought the last three bottles. But anyway, where was I going with this? Oh, so when we walked into Meijer's, there was a lady walking, pushing her cart, and she had a startled look, like you know, like a startled look, like you saw somebody famous. Not that I'm famous. I don't mean to imply anything like that, but like she knew me from somewhere, or like I don't know. It was a weird look. It wasn't just like a familiar look, like oh I know you from somewhere. It was like oh my gosh, like me, Harrison Ford. Oh my gosh, you know. Not that she got that excited. Let's back that up a couple steps. She didn't get that excited. But then she said hello and she smiled at me, but she kept on pushing her cart. And so then Lynn said, did you know her? And I said, no, I've never seen her before in my life. But then I got to thinking maybe she was a YouTube subscriber. You know, if you ever see me out and about, because I think there's a lot of you that, you know, like you're familiar with the places that I tell you that I've gone, and you say, oh, I know where that place is, blah, blah, blah. Stop me. Talk to me. If I'm eating, sit down with me. Come on. I want to meet you. I really do. I really, truly do want to meet you. And I just know that one day I'm going to meet a subscriber. And I'm going to be so thrilled. I really am. I really am. So if you see me out and about, stop me, trip me, kick me. No, don't kick me too hard, please. But anyway, I'd like to meet you. So, so a needle pulling thread. You know, sometimes you can use the word so, but I'm not using it in the right form. But I got to get going now. I got to drink my water. Even though I didn't go for my walk, I already drank 16 ounces of water, but I still have to drink my other 34. I got to get that done. And as you know, I said the prayer before I hit my floor. My feet hit the floor. Prayed for you guys. I pray for you all every day. I really do. If you give me a special intention, I do a special intention. But for the most part, I just, you know, God knows who I'm praying for. Okay. See you guys in a bit. Time for breakfast. You know, I'm hungry again today, but I'm going to follow my body's lead and I'm going to eat, and I'm not going to feel stressed about it. So I started my day with a prayer. I drank 66 ounces of water. My quote is, when you eat healthier foods, you'll be surprised how easy it is to lose weight. 24 smart points, 3 points for my 3 slices of center cut bacon, 3 points for my half a bagel, 1 point for my Laughing Cow cheese, and 0 for my egg, berries, grapefruit, banana, tea, and water. It's a 7-point breakfast. I mentioned that I had got up in the middle of the night and I had a 1/4 cup of nuts, so I counted that as my 5 points. So I still have 12 points left for the rest of the day. I think I'll be able to do that. Because I think yesterday, what was my dinner? Was 15. So I'll just have to cut something out. I'll figure out what I'm going to cut back on. And I'll stay within my points today. Let's eat dinner. Instead of having the 3 points for the pita chips today, I'm going to have cottage cheese instead. But it's basically the same dinner, although that's a pasta fagioli. Check it out on my recipe section. And my points are 3 points for my half a cup of cottage cheese, 0 for the lettuce, the tomato, the celery, the cucumber, the tea, the water, and my mustard that I have on my sandwich. 1 point for the extreme wellness wrap. 1 point for my 2 ounces of Polish ham. 6 points for 2 slices of provolone cheese. And 3 points for the pasta fagioli. So it's a 14-point dinner. I really only had 12 points. But I had 2, but I had 4 left over from yesterday, and I still am within my blue dot. I'm not going to worry about 2 points. I think I have a pretty healthy looking plate there, so that's all I'm going to worry about. Well, it stopped raining for a bit, but not long enough for me to go for a walk. It's raining again now. We're supposed to get storms tonight and tomorrow, and maybe even Saturday. We'll have to wait and see how that goes. I'm really hopeful I'm going to have a pretty good loss this week because I've been very good. I've stayed on my program. I got up last night. I had those nuts, but I figured it in. I counted my points. I think I said I was 2 points over, but I had 4 left over from yesterday. I'm not going to worry about it. I hope that you like the video. Subscribe, comment, and share. And I'll see you tomorrow. And tomorrow I'll probably eat light because it's the day before my weigh-in. And I want to make sure that I have a loss on Saturday because May is my month, I'm telling you. It's all in your mind. It's all in your mindset. And I didn't have a good mindset in April, but I have a good mindset in May, and I know I'm going to do better.